ass hair, don't it? First of all, for y'all to understand where I'm coming from, I was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. And I tried weed here and forgot how to fucking get home.
How y'all doing tonight? I've been thinking about death a lot myself. Not killing myself or anybody else. I just don't want to be found in a fucked up position, you know what I mean? Like laying butt naked on a Twister game. Surrounded by midgets.
I think that'd be a great revenge though on people in your family you don't like. Die in a fucked up position. That way, every time they run into one of your old friends, they gotta talk about the shit. Hey Bob, I haven't seen you since your cousin Bill died 5 years ago. It was fucked up how he was lying dead on their kitchen table, butt naked, with his dick in the mouth of a pink hungry hippo game. When I die, it's gonna be real simple. They gonna find me laying on a pound of weed, sucking on a titty. John Bolton from Fox News, he gonna report the shit.
John Bolton, Fox News. Today, comedian Derek Rush was found dead in Aspen, Colorado, but not because of a ski accident, because we know black people don't ski.
But black people, we will ski now. If that's our only fucking way to a goddamn dispensary. All around Colorado. I love dispensaries because I grew up in a time when weed was just weed. You went to the drug dealer, you ain't had no fucking choice what you got from it. Now it's like Baskin fucking Robbins when you buy this shit.
And some of the names, I love some of the names. They name them shits after some of our government officials, and it works just like some of our government officials, like Bob Dole weed. It was pretty good, but I couldn't move but one arm after I smoked this shit.
Then I got this shit. The guy was selling it to me. He says, "Oh, it's presidential. You got to try this. It's presidential." They call it Obama weed. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. But the more I smoked this shit, the more I just hoped I was high.
So this shit had me channel surfing for 13 goddamn hours. You say you do that around smoking weed. I say the TV was off the whole goddamn time.
They call this Sarah Palin. Some of y'all looking at me, I got my dread stuck on my head. You know, I'm no different from you. I'm no different from you or even Sarah Palin. We got 1 or 2 retards in our motherfucking family too.
But my dad, he's a cop in Memphis, and he loved to call me, fucking with me about smoking weed. He said, "Son, what you doing?" I said, "Nothing." He said, "You know what I'm doing? Make me think about you." I said, "What?" He said, "Watch a Reefer Madness." Reefer Madness? I said, "Reefer Madness?" He said, "Yeah, you know the part where the lady hit the joint and she jumped the fuck out the window? That's gonna be your ass. You keep smoking that shit." I said, "I really do doubt it. And I'll give you 2 reasons why. One, when I smoke weed, my black ass don't move. And 2, I live in a fucking basement apartment. So that's it.
But one thing about this weed y'all got here, I feel like it's been fucking with me emotionally lately. I can't even watch the news when I watch this shit, smoke this shit. Because I've been feeling sorry for terrorists and shit like that. Every time I hear a story about a terrorist, the only thing I can come up with is, if I look like that, I would strap a bomb to myself and blow myself the fuck up too.
But I never feel sorry for kids that get their ass beat. Because we need to beat our children. Do y'all agree? If we don't beat our children, then they grow up and then the police beat the shit out of them. Then what? If you don't believe me, it was a 17-year-old girl beat the shit out of her mom, drug her mom to the car dealership, and made her buy her car. Glad my credit fucked up.
Now, me, if my son can't whoop my ass, but it just so happened he get a lucky punch in and drag my ass to the fucking car dealership to buy a car, my credit ain't but 2 fucking digits. just gave his mom. I was at the grocery store with my mom, and standing in line was a little girl. And she was with her mom, and in front of her was a man with one leg. And she asked the mom, she was like, "Mom, what's wrong with that man's leg?" She said, "Girl, shut the hell up and just be quiet. You're talking too motherfucking loud." She said, "Mom, what happened to that man's leg?" She said, "Girl, I don't know." The little girl looked at her mom and said, "Daddy, right. You don't know shit."
And my mom, she loves me doing comedy real quick. She loves me doing comedy. I like to mess with her, tease her a lot. I called her before I was coming in. I said, "What you doing?" She said, "I'm watching Roadhouse." I said, "Roadhouse?" She said, "Yeah, Roadhouse. There's a Patrick Swayze marathon on and Ghost coming on next." I said, she said, "I wonder why he ain't never make a part two." I said, "Mom, because Patrick Swayze dead." She said, "Well, who better to play a ghost than him?"
I love weed though, because it brings us together as a people. You know, you can sit down and you can smoke weed with a different race and learn about each other. And you agree, right? You learn a lot about each other. What I learned is, when white people smoke weed, y'all like to do too much shit. Black people, we don't go hiking. We don't go mountain climbing. We don't do none of this shit. We like to sit down and have real formal discussions. Like, who got the best chicken, KFC or Popeye? Or churches. Churches got the best goddamn biscuits, but Popeye's got the spicy shit. This can go on for hours. Then we all realize that we spend all our money on weed and all we can get is the goddamn dollar menu. Thank you. I'm Derek Russell. Have a good day, everyone.
Derek Russell, everybody out?